As many as 1,000 Canadian troops will be heading to Latvia to join a NATO high-readiness brigade. The intent of the battle group is to act as a check against Russian expansion. After Russia's annexation of Crimea and its continued support of separatists in eastern Ukraine, NATO increased its rapid reaction force to 40,000. In a crisis, 4,000 of those troops could deploy within 48 hours to defend against any Russian movement into Poland or the Baltic states.
We have now, it has evolved to deterrence. And what this does is it gives the confidence to the member states that we will be there for.
So what does deterrence look like? When a battle group shows up, it typically arrives with equipment like tanks, helicopters, and surveillance.
Command elements, support elements, potentially other components of the combined arms, artillery, armor. That would depend, I guess, on exactly what specific role it's going to play, but it's something that's quite sizable.
Britain, Germany, and the U.S. will fill the other 3 battalions. Only yesterday, President Barack Obama not so subtly called on Canada to give more support.
We'll be more secure when every NATO member, including Canada, contributes its full share to our common security. NATO needs more Canada. We need you.
The NATO Secretary General thanked Canada, and all 4 battalions for NATO's East now have a lead nation. The defense minister says even though Canada will send hundreds of troops, NATO is still open to talks with Russia. And only days ago, Vladimir Putin said he's prepared for dialogue, but calls NATO's actions aggressive. Putin says in these conditions, we're duty-bound to strengthen the combat readiness of our country.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is expected to announce all of the details at the NATO meeting in Warsaw next week. But it's expected the troops will rotate every 6 to 9 weeks, and the deployment will last until NATO dissolves the force. Paul.
Thanks, Hannah.